Dear readers, individual belief systems are rapidly changing as global and personal situations inspire increasingly more people to question the views and activities of those in positions of power. Individuals who have never before doubted the status quo are now opening to beliefs and ideas very different from what they have been and still are being told by media, government, and organized religion. For the first time, many are beginning to recognize the countless forms of manipulation meant to encourage fear and dependence. This represents the awakening of a new and higher collective consciousness, one more connected and intuitive, that allows a person to recognize the low resonating energy of manipulation and control. There are many sincere individuals working hard to keep things as they have always been, in the false belief that the third-dimensional world and everything they have been taught is the only reality. But that world cannot and will not continue as it has been known, simply because the energies that manifested and have supported it are dissolving and being replaced by new, higher, and more real energies. Just as are all forms of life, Earth too is a divine idea in the mind of God. Nothing other than God, the one divine consciousness, exists from which Earth could have been created. What could there possibly be with which to create Earth, planets, people, plants, animals, or anything else, if the only substance is divine consciousness? To believe that there is a creative principle other than the one omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient consciousness is idolatry, a belief carried from the long ago past. Trust that everything is proceeding according to plan. It is easy to doubt this as you witness the rampant disregard for people, animals, the environment, and freedom now taking place. As we have previously stated, the world's present collective belief system of duality, separation, and many powers must be seen, recognized, and experienced in order to be rejected and no longer maintained and sustained by collective energy. The ascension process for many is similar to taking away a child's security blanket. The ideas, beliefs, traditions, and practices they have held as being true and necessary, often throughout lifetimes, are starting to crumble within and without. This can be physically, emotionally, mentally, and even spiritually very traumatic for those who do not understand that the old concepts they cling to are being replaced by something higher and better. Go within and recognize the beliefs that have personally provided you with a sense of security, universally accepted three-dimensional concepts, laws, religious doctrine, traditions, and so on. In the light of what you find, ask yourself, if I am one with Source, why do I need concepts of truth, traditions, ceremonies, societal rules, and church services to make me into something I already am? You have reached a place of letting go of everything based in a God that is separate from you. You are spiritually ready to allow truth to replace any concepts you may still hold about God, self, and others. It is time for truth to become your shield and sword, your guidance, and source of information. You have been seeking and working hard throughout lifetimes to get to where you are now, and are spiritually prepared to move from an intellectual belief in being one with God to actually knowing, living, and eventually experiencing yourself as I am. I is the true and sacred name of God because I refers to self/self. Long ago, when the Master Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life, it was misinterpreted, giving rise to the belief that only Jesus is the Son of God. False concepts and beliefs are beginning to fade as Earth's collective consciousness becomes more enlightened. Those who are spiritually aware know that Earth is a divine expression of life itself. Change, both within and without, will continue unfolding for years yet. Always remember that there really are no accidents. Every experience is part of your evolutionary journey back to conscious oneness with God. You, as spiritually evolved beings, chose to be on Earth at this time to know and live truth while living in a lack of it, to be in the world but not of it. Be a living example of love and higher consciousness. Think of today's world as a board game where both white pieces and black pieces are being moved strategically. Now think of the board on which the game is being played as God, light, and truth. We are the Arcturian Group, May 31st, 2026.